So we're gonna get started off by heating up the pan with some butter olive oil. So I used about a tablespoon of butter olive oil, and then we're gonna crack one egg. And we're gonna use our chocolate compound cinnamon butter mix. If I can get it open. But you're gonna use just a touch of that, and you're not gonna wanna go too crazy. So like maybe a tablespoon or two. And then we're also gonna use some heavy whipping cream. And then we're gonna mix it. So you want it to look like this. And then we're gonna throw our bread in. Today we're using How the Baking Gal cranberry walnut sourdough bread. So we're gonna just dump that in there. And we're gonna mix it once again to make sure it's like coated completely. Then our pan seems like it's hot enough, so we're gonna add the mixture into the pan and we're gonna let it get to cooking. And you'll know it's good when it starts to sizzle, so we'll give that a second. We're gonna turn that up just a touch. And then while we're waiting on that to start cooking, we're gonna use the same bowl and we're gonna add our wild strawberry balsamic into it. We're gonna use about a tablespoon of the wild strawberry balsamic, and we're gonna add it in our fruit, our raspberries, our blackberries, and our strawberries. And then we're gonna mix it around so it'll become a little bit softer before we reduce it. So your berries should look like this whenever you're done mixing them. Our French toast looks like it's starting to get together, starting to get a little bit crispy. So we'll give that another minute or so. And we'll add a little bit more wild strawberry balsamic to the fruit. Whoops. So our French toast looks like it's about done. It's getting crispy and it's getting golden brown. I want mine a little darker, so I'm gonna leave it in for just a few more minutes. So it looks like it's about done. So I'm gonna take it out. And then we're gonna use the same bowl to make our fruit compote. So with the wild strawberry, we're gonna get as much of this French toast remnants out as we can. And then we're gonna add more wild strawberry balsamic to the pan. That seems good because we already have some in there. So then we're gonna dump our fruit in and let that sizzle just a little bit. This recipe is really good for like brunch or breakfast for dinner, or really if you just like want a sweet treat. It's a really good recipe to use. We use our homemade whipped cream, which we got this nifty canister off of Amazon. So what we do, we use heavy whipping cream and then we put vanilla in it and a little bit of powdered sugar, and you can make your own whipped cream at home. But you can also use Ready Whip if you don't want to do it. So our fruit looks like it's almost there. And I'm gonna add some of our homemade whipped cream. And then this is what your French toast should be looking like.